go for a little bit of a walk here. I'm going to make sure I watch where I'm walking though. We're going to get ourselves a nice little campfire just out in the middle here. G'day, how are you? Dizzle here from Getting Around Isles, camper trailer travelling, and thanks for clicking on our video today. Apologies I'll sound like this, I've been quite crook this last week and you know, it is what it is. Look, I'm not going to bother with an intro on this one, I'm just going to get straight into it. Well, it didn't go to plan, I'm going to be honest with you. There's quite a few things I didn't film, and the reality of this one was I got to camp, I'd had a gut full, we'd been on the road for 3 weeks, and I didn't want to turn on the camera at all, to be completely honest with you. I just had enough, and I just want to get it done and get home. And unfortunately, fortunately, sorry, the kids managed to be quite a positive influence on me in this video, and you'll see that. You'll see Zach especially doing some amazing things around camp and really helping me out, and really got me back on track to, you know, to finish off this video for you. This video is probably a little bit longer because it's, I think, not by intention, but I reckon this video is probably the best I've done at capturing the moment and what it's like for us and what goes on. This one's going to wrap up sort of, you know, this for us here at the moment before we start on, you know, another little journey here, which we'll sort of share in due time. But really appreciate your, you know, support and getting behind us on this thing and everything that we've done so far. So thank you. But enough from me, let's bloody get into it. So we're pulled over here at the border village because just over there is the quarantine station and all this sort of stuff we're going to have to throw out. So it's going to be an early lunch for us. Yep. But we might as well bloody make use of the food. So there is a roadhouse here, there's a bloody golf course there. If you're interested in playing the Nullarbor golf course. Now there was a plan to pull over for lunch back down the coast there and do with the view and sort of show you the Great Australian Bight, but it's just too windy out there at the moment.
It's too windy here too.
Oh, it's windy here, but not as windy as it was back there. Got a bit of wind protection. But I'm
probably that wind protection.
Yeah. But I am certain we got lucky with the weather, that's for sure, if up here is anything to go by. What do you reckon, mate? Bit of cheese, bit of salami. Now, bit of a mad dash for cars and caravanners to jump in line. Looks like they're getting through people pretty quickly, and there's someone here that's staffing around in the line that might have to drive past, but I'll leave the cameras on here to give you an idea what it looks like. So 2 lanes here. See how we go. Alright, they let us back home. So it's very simple for me. This caravan is still there, so I'm not sure. Well, they didn't prepare for it, or no, they didn't have the heads up. So checking Rego, just checking. Well, she just asked if I'd been across here before, which we had, and just checking for fruit and veg. Asked if we had any firewood on board, and I said that I did. Said I've got a bag of the camper trailer. I was a bit worried. It's like, geez, I'm not going to have to hand that over, am I? But she asked if it was actually bought from a store, which it was. That rendered it okay, which is great relief. And just went through both the fridges, just asked, you know, the occupants on board, and Let's just turn off. Here we go. Dial those brakes, trailer brakes up just a touch. So this one is called Newman's Rocks. This is on the Fraser Range. Oh. I understand it's just a little bit off the off the beat track, which is exactly what we're after. We're here, we're all set up, and hey, it's not the prettiest camp, but it'll do. This is our last night out here. We should be home tomorrow night.
Yay!
And nice little sunrise behind us. Just chopped up some wood here. Last bag of firewood. All right, Zach's gonna fire it up here.
There's this one.
Yep.
Is that one going? Let's see if I can get this one out right there. Yes. No. I didn't light it. There we go. Yeah, fine. That should be all we need for now.
Yeah, a little bit annoyed because I can't get the hot water system going. It is really windy here. Sort of found a spot that was sort of our own spot.
Dad, the hot water's working.
Stayed on, has it? That's fantastic to hear. Well, it looks like I might have got the hot water to stay on. Unfortunately, what happens is, just want to keep it on that fire, Zach, is when essentially the hatch acts as a wind tunnel. So what I had to do was, got that door sitting on there. I'll have to keep an eye on it. End of the day, as long as I've got hot water for the dishes and for us to have showers tonight after a long day, enough, you know, there's plenty of air for ventilation for the fumes to get out, but also just enough have a blockage there to stop the wind blowing the pilot light out, essentially. It might go out again, you know, we'll sort of see. Yeah, I might try and get some dinner on soon. The air fryer is definitely coming out tonight. Zach's getting the deck chairs out, which is fantastic. Yeah, the fridge is looking pretty lean. Oh, here we go. I didn't bother with the mat. Got the old grub rugs down for steps there, so we're not dragging dirt into the camper. If you haven't got one, I recommend them. We've got a 10% off code, which will be in the description if you want to check it out. They're very good. You know, you look at all the places we've been to, you can give it a shake and the dust comes out and actually stops all the dirt from coming in, which is fantastic. There we go, mate. Now it's going, isn't it?
Yep, it's gone good. It's starting to get cranked. Smoke's right here.
Starting to get cranked?
Smoke's right here.
Zach's been very good at helping me with a lot of setups and a lot of work around camp, which has made my life a lot easier. Yeah, I reckon that's enough. That's probably enough wood. Yeah, get back a bit, eh? This flames are going up a bit big. The flames will settle down once all the sticks start to burn, and once they're going with just the big wood, the fire will be a bit smaller, but it'll actually get a bit hotter. Alright, so what we're going to have for dinner tonight, boys?
What would you have? I would have...
I know what you're going to have. Alright, air fry tonight, so making chicken nuggets and chips. And me and Zach are going to have pork belly strips again.
Yes!
Yeah,
so... camping specialty.
Yeah, last night our camping specialty treat for ourselves. Me and Zach absolutely love them, and well, I'm gonna pour myself a bloody drink. Really long day driving today. How you going? How's that? It's been a really long day driving today. You do get a lot of extra light driving west because of the time differences, which worked out in our favour because I I'm gonna get Zach back for a school function, which will be pretty nice. And anyway, enough crapping on. Time to get a drink, I reckon.
Thanks, my leg.
Now,
Look right
if the wind dies down, which I imagine it will, where we are, I feel like there's going to be a lot of bites here. So this is the my thermocellar choice. Either way, even though either one will do the job for you. So separate little jet power thing. That's the, I forget which thermocell it is. You got that one, and you got the other one that has the little canister built into it. This one is more cost efficient. Costs you more up front, but you definitely save money in the long run. Switch them on. Bit of click, and you can see up there the blue light is going, and I'll just put that down here by the steps here, and I feel like I've already had a couple little bites around my ankle here.
The smoke is actually going every direction.
Alrighty. So fire's going. Kids are starting to calm down. Time to get some food on, or the boys will get more restless. Unfortunately, the longer day in the car didn't do anything for their energy level, so I'll just have to manage that. So got Hurley's food in the air fryer. Well, these ones, eh?
What's Hurley having?
Just chips and nuggets.
Let's put these back.
I know, chuck them in now if you can. That'd be great.
Sure. I'll knock the GoPro off. So
these pork belly strips, they are a bit smaller, Zach.
Is 5 enough for Hurley?
Yeah, go 6. Actually, go 8. Yeah, because he hasn't sort of eaten much this afternoon other than snacks and. But what I'll do with these belly strips, Zach, is I've actually got another packet there. So if this isn't enough,
It won't be.
yeah, I'll just fire more up. The wind has just died right off. Just as I say that,
There's wind everywhere.
big gust blows up, but
It's a hurricane.
I don't know. But I got a feeling. I hope. Sorry, buddy. Actually, Zach, you want to grab the saucepan from around the other side? That's the stuff we normally have.
Oh yeah, I remember when we got that.
This seasoning here, square cow, good cow. Just like barbecue meat salmon. Yeah, sorry, around the side, mate. Yeah, barbecue meat seasoning. Use it in everything, to be honest with you. We actually picked it up from the fish and chip shop back home a while ago. Yeah, I love it, eh?
Makes it look very good.
Alright, so
I love it.
got the pan, beautiful.
We got that one a long time ago, it's still there. So much in it too.
Yeah, we use it a lot. There we go.
Nice.
Don't want these to cook too fast because
Still gonna wait.
yeah, we're still gonna cook Hurley's yet, so you know what? We'll just wait on that. Something else I did in this spot is I left this connected to the car. I did not put the jockey wheel down. I did put the stabilizer legs down, which should keep it nice and level for us. It was, I don't know, good enough. It's flat enough here. Might be a bit of an angle, but if ever I go on an angle, I make sure it's side to side angle, not back to front. There's that wind, eh?
Oh my. The wind.
That being the case, it's just a case of where you put your head and your feet, and you know, I'm happy to work with that. What's up?
There's a hurricane somewhere.
Well, yeah, wind's picked up, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on that and make sure we keep the fire small. Fire's going nicely. What do you reckon, Hurley?
Maybe we could let it grow a little bit.
That's enough.
That'll be enough, about 30 minutes or so.
This spot here, it is a massive spot. There's heaps of room. There's,
You can fit about like 50 people, 50 camper trailers or more.
and caravans, yeah. There's probably maybe, what do we see, about 10 caravans and vans and those types of things. So there's plenty of people here. In Fraser Range, there's quite a few of these in the area. I guess it's probably a stretch of maybe 100 to 150 k's at least. We've stayed a couple of them in the past, and this one is a different one, but it's probably no different than the other ones, to be honest with you. Some of them do have toilets. Whether they're usable or not, I'll leave that for you guys to decide and let me know.
Hopefully they are.
Hey?
Hopefully they are.
Well, there's no toilets here, but if you've explored and used the toilets at the other spots, let us know, because we used them last time, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And it wasn't usable, was it?
Nah.
But it's alright, we've got the toilet here. I reckon while we're getting dinner ready, you can almost have a shower, right? You want to have a shower after dinner?
I'm having a shower, not today, tomorrow.
Ooh, is that what you reckon?
No, I'm just kidding. Tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. I have one now. Tomorrow, I'm serious.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll work that out here and we'll check back with you in a few minutes once we get some of this food on here, because we're all starting to get a bit hungry now. Like this pan, mate.
How about rugby? Nuggets, isn't it?
So Hurley's got his chippies and his nuggets. He has not had any chippies or any nuggets.
I have had nuggets, thank you very much. I had one.
Yeah, but when did you last have them though? Hey, no, Zach, just walk around, dude. Don't take the risk. Alright? If there's food here and there's a drink here, don't take the risk. Always walk a long way around.
Especially pork chops.
Well, especially if Dad's drink's there.
Nah, that's not right.
Yeah, no, he hasn't had any chippies or nuggets. We did.
This isn't even open.
Well, grab the open one, dude.
Where's the open?
There's another packet there in the freezer.
No, it's not full, so...
Alright, give it here. We'll just go with it. Yeah, pass it here. Fresh bag of chippies going in. You're going to make sure we got enough?
That means good chippies.
Do you reckon I can trust you with the right amount?
Yeah. How about the whole bag?
Yeah, how about not the whole bag?
Yeah. How about half of the bag?
Yeah, so I know we've been eating fairly healthy this last week or so, with lots of good food and wraps and salad and fruit and all that sort of stuff.
Unhealthy. All the chips are stuck together.
Are they?
They all look in the book. I'm just going to
You just have to work with it, eh?
rip. Oh!
So season those with a bit of this stuff here. It's called Square Cow, Good Cow. Pick it up. You can get it. I know. You can get good seasoning anywhere, to be honest with you, but that's just sort of one we've been using recently. We've actually got another packet of these.
Yeah, one time we were going to go somewhere for lunch and we accidentally went to the wrong place. That's where we found that seasoning.
That's right, we're going to the butcher and there was a... I think it was a fish and chip shop next to it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We just went in for a look and they were stocking their own spices, and I grabbed this one. It's another one I've got in there as well. I've actually got some Scotch fillet steaks in there. Maybe we can have those tomorrow night when we get home, maybe, if we get home in time, which I don't think we will for dinner. Alright, get them in. How many you got there?
I think we need this.
Oh, I better have a look here. Interestingly enough, we first got to camp here and I first started talking to you. I wasn't enjoying it, to be honest with you. Grab the tongs here. To be honest with you, sometimes you feel the vibe, sometimes you don't, and this is one where I just wasn't. Got some iffy 4G signal with Telstra, in case you're interested. How good is that? Zach's just chucking the pillows in and the blankets, so essentially the blankets...
The blankets are always there.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell everyone, man. Blankets stay in the camp trailer, as we're told you, so basically sheets down the beds, the doonas, so there's 3 doonas and a couple of blankets as well, which we've used on this trip, so I would say you need a lot of blankets, but definitely have blankets as a backup. But the pillows sometimes stay in the camper, sometimes go in the car. This trip they've been staying in the car because the boys have enjoyed having their pillows in the car during the day. Very excited by this. Turn the camera on there. Yummy, yummy. Diesel's dinners has delivered again. You want some chicken salt, Zach? Come get some of this, mate.
Get that good boy chicken salt on this.
There we go.
Yeah.
Enough, I reckon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually.
A bit more in there, why not? So that's dinner sorted for us. I'm not sure there's going to be much more to share with you now. This is what it looks like for us. So there we go, deck chair set up here right in front of the fire. Praying at this point the wind dies down, because if that does, it'll be fantastic. I think we'll chuck on some tunes here, we'll enjoy some food. Hurley's had some food. If that food's not enough, we'll cook up some more food, and we'll try and chill out here, and yeah, we'll catch you in the morning, I reckon. Hooroo. Cheers to yous, and I'll show that was caught on camera or not, but the deck chair flew directly onto the fire there and has burnt the bloody chair, and that's my good chair. And the truth is, that's not the first time a deck chair has blown the fire here. See why the wind, see why I got the shits, right? Getting a bit windy here. I'm gonna get this sorted out, and we'll talk in the morning. Just you and me. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Let's live our dream. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Well, good morning. Literally just hopped out of bed and turned on the hot water system, and boy, let me tell you a story about last night. So just after I turned the camera off, wind picked up massively, blew one of the chairs onto the fire and burned it a little bit, and the wind picked up even more. Then it started raining, so by this point the boys were inside, so we had dinner, the boys were inside and just chilling, and then all hell broke loose. It's like a massive storm came through, just started blowing its bum off, started raining, so I was just rushed around, packed everything up, jumped inside. This was about 8 o'clock, and just rode out the storm. That's all we could do. I guess it's sort of one of those ones where you're like, might as well just go to bloody sleep now we're here. We're probably pretty burnt out from the day anyway. And we wake up to this. How's the serenity? There's a bit of road noise just picking up now. It's, I don't know, it's what time we got. It's a bit early over here in WA. We're sort of with a time difference, 6:42, so we're probably operating around 8 o'clock. After spending some time over in SA a few weeks, bloke up there with about 8 dogs running around, which personally I didn't mind, because good time to get up at the moment, and that one there is just starting to roar through. So this morning is planned, so we've got a long drive today. We've got to do, I think it's about 9 hours worth of drive. It's about 900 k's back to Perth today. We'll probably get in tonight, I reckon. We're not going to rush today, we're still going to take our time, but want to get in a decent time. And cloudy skies this morning. It's not supposed to rain, although it wasn't supposed to rain last night. Yeah, anyway, I'll chuck the drone up and I'll check back with you in a bit. go. There's the general area, and I did notice on the Weekend reviews, I did mention you could drive right down the back where there was a bit of a waterway, which is obviously just a water runoff, I guess. But we got in the back there, and there was a gate with a big lock. So I'm not sure if the drone didn't pick that up or there was another track that I missed. But on the way out, we'll check that out. What we're going to do is get the boys up here now. We're going to go for a bit of a walk to check out the rocks here, and with the big drive today, it's probably a good idea to get them out to do some exercise and burn off some energy, because when we got here last night, it was they had a bit of energy to burn, which drives me crazy. But let's try and get them up here. There we go, there's one. You want to stay here?
Yes.
All right.
You'll be all alone.
All right, let's go, buddy. You ready?
Yep.
Which way do we go?
I don't know.
Over this way here, I reckon.
Is a Ranger Raptor?
Yeah, I'm not sure, mate.
It's definitely a raptor.
It is a big Ranger Raptor, isn't it? Big blue one. All right, mate, we're gonna have to find our way through here somewhere. I reckon there's a track down there. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Yeah, I had a pretty good sleep as well, actually. Bit windy last night, wasn't it?
Yeah. And a bit rainy.
Yeah, it was a bit rainy. Now, I wouldn't say this was a spectacular view. There is another little hill over there, but it is a nice view of the land regardless. The highway's through the trees there. You can sort of hear some trucks rolling past. Some little rock hills for the kids to play with. But definitely worth the walk up here, and if the sunrise is nice and the weather's good to you, bring a deck chair, pull up here, grab yourself a morning cuppa, enjoy the view. It's still very nice here, that's for sure. What are you doing?
I've got a big rock towel.
Hey? Whoa!
Oh, good. No scratches.
No scratches? Yeah!
Oh, this one is heavy.
We're all hooked up, packed up nice and easy this morning. I'm just going around and checking all the gear, make sure the lights are working. Plugs are all the way in. We didn't disconnect at all last night. And we haven't been able to do that previously with the Pajero. Like, so the range there has a massive amount of room, except if I park too sharply, then I can't open the tailgate, but been able to leave it hooked up. It's a nice change. It's either because like it's nice not having to bloody reconnect everything in the morning. Lights are all good. Check the wheel nuts on the last night here and everything's good to go. So had to re-tighten up the bikes on the top of the rack there this morning. I noticed last night when I opened this up they actually were a little bit loose. It's a bit odd, but looks like we're kind of the last ones out of here this morning, which seems to be the case. Hey, when you got kids, it's going to happen, and without another adult here to, you know, to sort of share the duties, things take a bit longer, but you know, it's just how it is with kids. But anyway, enjoy the view here, and I'll jump back within a moment. Yeah, so we've just pulled up at a spot just the west side of Southern Cross, so we've got about 400 k's to go, close to it, and maybe a little bit less than that. And yeah, we're pretty much dusty we're pretty much driven straight through. We drove about 200 k's to Norseman, filled up there, and pretty much driven straight from there to here, which is, I don't know, maybe another 300-400 k's, I think, or something like that. And yeah, sort of that'll be a good point to sort of break up the trip. It is around 2 o'clock. It is a bit late in the day. We'll probably get home a bit late in the day, so hoping if we have a late lunch, we can have a late dinner when we get home. So basically just put it on the side of the road here. Just, I think it's like an old working area, construction area, something like that. It's nothing here, just a bit of bloody scrub. But I'll chuck the drone up here and give you a look. There's me sorted out now, and I'm going to enjoy this, and I reckon I'm going to wrap him up here, and it's probably not much more that we're going to do or have to share on the drive home. But I hope you enjoyed this series, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to know more about. There definitely is some things I need to follow up, set up things I you know, there was some sort of setup things that did work, and you know, I got a couple little electronic bugs in the car to look at, but that's about it. Look, if you haven't already and you want to support us, subscribe to our channel. We do have a Patreon page going as well. There's a 7-day free trial available for you. Patrons get a lot of the stuff early, and there's a lot of different types of things, and I guess patrons there to kind of bridge the gap and, you know, sort of get a bit more personal. So yeah, it's a free hit for that one if you want to check it out. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought of this trip, and you know, but anyway, I'm Diesel with plenty of flies here as company. Anyway, I'll wrap him up here now. Flies have found me, they want my food, but I'm gonna jump in the car and hide away from them. But hope you enjoy this. Catch the next one. Hooroo.